Hey everybody, it's Tom, and we're back finally with a haul video. It's been a while since my last one. Haven't had an opportunity to go out to buy many books. During the months of January through the beginning part of April, the flea market scene is not really that hopping. It's cold out or there's snow. I did go once. And I did go to the local, one of the local shops, and they were having a sale. So I'm going to show some of those books here that I picked up, and a couple of eBay books, and a couple of trades that I made. And I also said in my last video I was going to show the books that I got signed at at a con I went to back in November. So I mean, that's how far behind I am on showing stuff. But this first thing I want to show you guys is one of those Kenner 12-inch Star Wars figures from the 70s. I saw this at the flea market, and I had this when I was a kid, and I've been getting into picking up a lot of the stuff that I had when I was a kid. Micronauts and Migos and Shogun Warriors and Star Wars stuff, but grabbed him, no more than 20, no less than 15. I can't remember how much he was. It was around that price. And now on with the books. One more thing I picked up was the Doctor Strange Steelbook. It was a little bit more pricier than I would have liked to have spent for that, but I wanted to get it. I like picking up the Marvel Steelbooks. Alright, so this first book I'm going to show I got from one of my co-workers, Steve. It's a promotional book for the American Welding Society, Iron Man. So that was pretty cool to get that. And there's two other books in here that he had gotten me as well. Got a glare going on here on these books. Maybe as I tip them closer, it's not as bad. One more second. Trying to find a way to eliminate the glare. That might help. No, it didn't. All right. So my local shop was having a 50-cent sale. He had purchased a collection, and all the books in the boxes were 50 cents. So I got Batman Odyssey number 1 and number 5. Amazing Spider-Man 441. Another one of these promotional books, Spider-Man, with AIM toothpaste. Spidey 433. What's this called? Chillers. It's a kid's book. I thought at first, it was like a graphic novel, but it's like a kid's book. But it's a pretty cool Venom cover. I had just picked this up in my last video. There's a 50-cent reader copy of Kick-Ass number 1. And then another promo book for All, the detergent. That was 50 cents. Avengers number 101 for my Avengers run was 50 cents. And 154. Fairest number 7. Batman Odyssey number 2. And I'm pretty sure this is an Adam Hughes cover. I couldn't find his little signature on there, but I'm pretty sure it's him. Batman Odyssey number 2. Civil War Casualties of War. This was not a 50-cent book. This is Red Sonja number 2. I'm picking up the cosplay covers and the J. Scott Campbell covers. So we got obviously the cosplay. Harley's Little Black Book. This was cover price. And then Red Sonja #2, the J. Scott Campbell cover. I don't buy too many current stuff. I have to really like the covers to pick them up. Batman Odyssey #6 and #5. So I've been trying to get my hands on an early EC book. I just want one from the collection, and so far I haven't been lucky yet to do so. Hold on, sorry. But he had a ton of these reprint books that I was able to grab for 50 cents each. So we got Tales from the Crypt, Haunt of Fear. Another Tales from the Crypt book. I haven't had a chance to read these yet, but I got a nice run of these. The Vault of Horror. Another Vault of Horror. Haunted Horror. Haunt of Fear. More Tales from the Crypt. Pretty big run of these. "64 pages. Tales from the Crypt #2. 11. #2. 1. I think that's a duplicate. Swamp Thing #13. So there was a lot of horror stuff to be had in those boxes. Haunted Horror #1. Grimm's Ghost Stories. I do not know what issue number that is. Haunted Horror. That's a pretty cool cover. And then a Charlton horror book, Haunted. It's also, I think it's a British variant or Canadian variant. I'm not sure. 6p. UK, United Kingdom. So that's a British variant, price variant as well. Or did all the books at that time come with both prices on there? I'm not sure. 25 cents US, 6 pence British. Chamber of Chills #19. House of Frankenstein. So that was the end of the 50-cent haul. That weekend that I did go to the flea market and I got that Chewbacca, I found a couple of books walking around outside. Nothing special. Daredevil, $1.12. This was only 50 cents. It's got the Marvel value stamp in there. I found 3 out of the 4 parts of the Magic miniseries. Found #1. #3 and #4, and actually saw in Vin Cruz's last video he showed this book that it's technically her first appearance as Magic. Some Moon Knights, number 18, 19. Man of Steel #18, first appearance of Doomsday. This one's actually the second print. I only bought it because I thought it was one of the prints that was worth more than the first print, but apparently this is not. Though it's the first time I ever had seen anything other than the first printing before in my travels. Moon Knight #2. I'm not sure what run that's from. #4. #6. #7. This I was super duper happy to find. So I was looking through a guy's, he had 2 long boxes full of just random books. Nothing I had ever heard of before. A lot of 90s stuff, a lot of indie stuff. But I found this. It's the first published work of Adam Hughes, Eagle number 6. And last, I bought this book from the same guy I bought the Chewbacca from, Tomb of Dracula number 15. I think it was only like $2. So I went back in November, obviously before the holidays. I think I went on Sunday the 20th to the New Jersey Comic Expo. And Saturday, because Adam Kubert was only there on Saturday, so I went on Saturday. Mark Bagley, Peter David, David Finch, a whole bunch of others. So this is some of the books that I got signed. Adam Kubert, Infinity number 1. And he also signed my Wolverine right there, in the sweet spot there. Steve Foolkiller 5150 wanted me to get Billy Tucci for him, and I had never gotten Billy Tucci before, and he had given me an extra book for myself. So thank you, Steve. Next, Bob Layton was there. He had signed a few Iron Man books for me, 125, 154, 150, 133. Mark Bagley signed some books for me as well. Number 379 and number 378 for Amazing Spider-Man. Avengers Assemble number 7 and number 8. I did not know that he charged extra for the Carnage first appearances. He actually didn't charge me, but he had a sign on his table that I think he wanted $10 or $15 for these issues, and then the first appearance he wanted $20 for his signature. I think something along those lines. But this I got for nothing. And then number 358. Next, Wonder Woman 36, signed by David Finch. And looking for his signature on this. His signature's really small. Oh, I don't want to bring this video to a halt. But he also signed my Moon Knight number 6. That I can see plain as day right there. And my Moon Knight number 7. Joseph Michael Linsner was there, and he signed a lot of stuff for me. Dawn, Cry for Dawn, right there. He's got a really great signature. It's very artistic. Tom Rainey signed my Warlock Chronicles. Some more Linsner. I think there's a couple of books in here. He signed the whole Claws mini-series he signed for me. And then Dawn, Pin-Up Goddess. Dawn, Vampirella. Number 1, number 2. Or, let's see, wait. Sorry, number 3, number 2, and number 1. And last I got Terry Moore to sign the Oktoberfest or Halloween Fest copy of Rachel Rising, number 1, and some issues of Strangers in Paradise. I'm going to another con later in April, the East Coast Comic Con, so I'm looking forward to doing that. That's probably when I'll have my next video. Alright, coming down the home stretch. Just shift this over a bit, center better. Here we go. So I was at Walmart the other day, and I saw the comics that they had up front, and I've seen a lot of people pick this up. Plus I like Del Otto as well. So I got this 3-pack of books. I'm out of bags and boards. I have to get my hands on some. Okay. The next group of books are some books that I got in 2 trades. The first one is with Mark 4 Comics, Roman numeral 4. He had a video up with some books that he was interested in trading, and I saw a couple that I liked. Cull the Destroyer, number 15. He threw in this Vampirella, number 0, and Red Sonja, number 4, as well as Grim Fairy Tales, number 101. Then I got Swamp Thing, number 8. It's definitely a reader copy, but I didn't think I had that. As well as this, Thor 179, and a couple of Marvel 2-in-1s I needed for my run, number 28, number 36, number 57. This was the main book that I wanted. I wanted to upgrade my Spider-Woman number 1, and I got a really nice copy. No spine ticks that I can see. I was very happy to get this from him. So thank you, Mark. I hope you liked the books that I had sent you as well. Another one of those promo books that I was talking about that my friend Steve gave me. This one is from Visa, and it's Guardians of the Galaxy featuring Ant-Man and Avengers number 1. So pretty cool to get those. Next is some books that I got from another YouTuber. He had hooked me up in the past with a book that I had wanted that had Dave Stevens on the cover. From there we got to talking, and then we did a trade. I had sent him some Fantastic Four books that really weren't going anywhere in my collection. They're just kind of just sitting there taking up space. So he had sent me some run fillers that I was looking for. Secret Wars number 2 and number 3, number 4, number 7, Amazing Spider-Man 414, and this was a mistake for me. I didn't cross this off on my list. That's alright. Daredevil 187, Daredevil 185, Daredevil 219, Batman 425, Defenders 71, and he actually was able to press some of these books, and I couldn't tell which ones he did, so he did a pretty good job with that. And then some Avengers run fillers. These are all strictly run fillers. 269, 267, 262, 235, 234, 204, 270, 288, 290. I'm surprised I didn't have this one, because I remember reading this one back in the day. 255, 296, 329, 333, 379, and 382. I'm getting close to finishing my Eternals run after this little trade that we made. Just a few issues left, and then I'll be done. So we got number 3, number 5. I think I'm missing the issue with the first appearance of Cersei, who was a member of the Avengers as well. Number 8, number 9, number 12, more Batman 401, 540, 548, 538, 430, 379, 383, 409. This one's a double as well. I didn't cross it off on my list. Number 438 and 524, and last 378. So thank you, Dave. Dave, we were in the middle of working out another trade. It's just we both got busy and just stopped working on it for now, but who knows where that may pick up again. The last two books are two eBay purchases. You know, I'm trying to pick up some more Golden Age books for my collection, and superhero stuff is just crazy expensive right now. But people haven't really been picking up on, you know, the cartoony character books from that time. So I figured I'd look for a couple, and if I'm going to buy some cartoon books from the Golden Age, it might as well be for some books that everybody has heard of the characters from. First is Bugs Bunny. And it's not in bad shape. Bugs Bunny number 233. And it's from the 40s. Very thin book. I counted it. There's 32 pages inside. So it's complete. So I'm going to find a room for that somewhere up on the wall. And the last book I got, Walt Disney Comics from 1949, Volume 9, Number 9. So they've already had 9 volumes out by 1949, which is amazing. Really nice shape. I think I paid like $20-some for this book, and I think $15 for the other. So that's my haul for this week. I want to thank everybody who hung in there for this video, and still a subscriber after me taking like a month or so off. I've actually gained some subscribers since my last video. I'm now 3 subscribers away from having 1,400. I remember when I had 100 subscribers, and I thought that was amazing. So I want to thank everybody again for taking the time to watch, and we'll see you guys hopefully soon, and take care. Bye.